Taking responsibility for a living garden is changing the lives of children at one Western Cape primary school under the leadership of an international foundation working in SA and beyond.
The One Love Learning Foundation, in a nutshell, what is it all about and how did you become involved with the Cavelleria Primary School here in Kraaifontein?
The essence of our foundation is to try to develop a relationship and exposure for our children to learn from one another. We're trying to teach them that each one can teach one. We're also trying to develop a relationship between the soil, the soul, and society. That's our basic mission statement.
The garden produces 10 kilos of food a day and feeds roughly 400 learners. Because it's such a success, expert help was called in to double the size of the patch.
How did you and your team at Urban Harvest become involved with the school and also the One Love Learning Foundation?
One Love contacted us about 3.5 years ago to design and implement a food garden project here, and it's one of our biggest vegetable gardens that we've put in.
Now we are talking about a fairly big garden, 900 square meters. What is the upkeep like?
Well, for the last 3.5 years it's been a 400 square meter garden. We've just doubled it because of the success of the garden to 900 square meters. It requires full-time attention.
Last month the school was announced the regional winner of the Community Nutrition Awards. In 2011, the garden also won second place at the National Schools Nutrition Program.
It must be heartwarming to know that you've got the backing of the One Love Learning Foundation and Ben and his team from Urban Harvest. But talking specifically about this garden, where did the need arise to have an edible, beautiful garden like this?
What started out initially as a need because of the lack of sustainable food that our children are getting. This is when the idea was born to plant this garden.
Another initiative the learners love is the African drumming and percussion classes. It's a powerful therapeutic tool, connecting children to fellow students. Plus, it's simply great fun.
The children here have drums that have been donated by American celebrities, the Commodores to be exact. They donated all of our drums.
The positive effect of the two projects is evident in the fact that the literacy and numeracy test scores improved by nearly 40% in this 2-year period.
It's so rewarding to see how well this garden has grown and to see how happy the children are.
The school here is flourishing. I couldn't be more pleased because at the end of the day, we have to have a program that's sustainable, and that's what we're working toward, and that's what's happening. We're growing our own seedlings. We're having lots of success with the food that's going into the kitchen. We're having lots of success with the music program, the teachers exchange program, and I would say that this school in particular is the primary trophy amongst the work that we've been doing.
Our children has the natural talent and gifts. If nurtured properly, we can take them around the world.
We're reminded that Madiba once said, "There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children."